Serving is so action oriented. I mean, it's all about like doing. Think about the tasks that you're trained to do. I mean, you have functions and it's perhaps even perceived as a checklist. If I do these things well, then I've done a good job, right? But what about the guest when they come in? And sometimes what we're not thinking about is the guest and how they feel. I mean, we think about serving the guest, but what about the feelings of the guest? In fact, here's a question I think about. What happens when serving actually hurts the experience of the guest? I mean, you can go over the top in serving the guest. I mean, everything is done perfectly, right? I mean, you can feel like everything you are trained to do is done just right. And the guest leaves, and you as a team member feel wonderful. But what if the guest doesn't feel anything from you? I mean, nothing. But what if they could feel something from you? In fact, what if they came back for that feeling? Did you know that on average, people feel about 25 emotions per hour? And so when they walk into your store, they're walking in with emotions and feelings, and they engage with you. They bring that with them. You bring that when you interface with that guest as well. And so you're taking a function that you're trained to do it well, and you're bringing the feelings that you're feeling and that the guest is feeling. And those two worlds collide. And so you can do your task really well. But what's even more powerful is when we begin to pay attention to the feelings of the guest. In fact, it's really hospitality. And hospitality is about a feeling. And we've got to navigate, how do we do our function, our tasks that we're trained to do? How do we do those really, really well? But how do we pay attention to hospitality, which is a feeling? Because at the end of the day, it's going to be hospitality. It's going to be that feeling that you as a team member that will bring that guest back to the store, because it's memorable and it's powerful, and it's exactly the very thing that you as a team member can deliver to each and every guest.